Hello folks, good morning. Scorchio, as they say. It's the middle of June and I've come to Wales and I'm going to visit Carreg Cennen Castle. That's what it looks like on paper. It might well be pronounced something different. I see it before me and I've got to get up this hill. Unfortunately the sun's right in my eyes here, so I will just show you what I can see. I've got to get up there, to that. Look at that. Right in the middle of the west end of Brecon Beacons. It's so quiet. I've seen a red kite already. Awesome place. Let's get up this hill. There's a farm down there. Tickets are bought at the farm. There's a little coffee shop, snack area. They do lunches, I saw. But this is the view. I've just come through the castle gate, or the grounds entrance, before I head up to the main bit. That's looking over to the Brecon Beacons. That's what I can see from here. Not sure it'll come out, but the moon's just above it, half moon. Wow. So I've made it up to the first wall. Information panel here, and these two chunks are what would have been the outer gatehouse. So it says, let's see what the panel says. Repaired, demolished, admired. Carreg Cennen. It's probably not that at all. I should have asked the lady down the bottom. Eventually passed to the Duchy of Lancaster in 1339. The castle, in need of urgent repair, was threatened by Welsh rebellion. It didn't happen. And it wasn't until 1403, when Owen Glendower took and wrecked Carreg Cennen, that the castle's defences were tested. The Duchy of Lancaster spent 7 years, 1414 to 1421, and £500 repairing and restoring walls, bridges, chapel and chambers. Defences were strengthened again in 1454 as the Lancastrians prepared to fight the Yorkists for the crown of England. Daunting, Carreg Cennen was of such strength that no one dared approach it. So we've come through the outer gatehouse. Maybe an outer bailey here. If you look at the castle walls, you'll see two different colours of stone, pale and dark. The dark stone was used for the new walls built by the Earl. The white deposits underneath these new walls are minerals washed out of the mortar used by Corder's workmen. There's a structure out here, which I thought was wells, but no, it's a chamber in the middle and about 3 chambers going out from it, so I don't know what that is. I'm not going near that. That says latrine outlet. Over here there's a sign on the corner, so I've got to check that out. And the views. This is a sheer drop. 90 metres it says on the sign, I'm just reading. Down to the River Cennen, or Cennen. Seems to be a teepee tent in the field down there. The signpost is saying there's something called Druids' Graves in the middle, but it says that actually medieval rabbit warrens. They probably supplied food to the castle. Anyway, that's not bad views. This looks to be the current way in. Let's check it out. It's implying there is a, or there would have been a tower on this corner with a drawbridge, and then you head up and then across and then in the main entrance. Good view of the farm where you buy your tickets, and you can see the tables outside. There's a barn to the left, which is where the coffee shop is, and then the car park is quite big just to the left of that in the trees. Let's see what's in here. Another gatehouse. And then we're into the centre. This is one of the towers. This would have been northeast tower, it says. And this area is the Great Hall. Or of course there would be the high table for the important people, and tables longitudinally for the rest. There's a bit of a dispute about this room, which they said was a chapel. They were often placed close to the Lord's private chambers and at the top of the castle to be closer to heaven. Today's archaeologists aren't convinced this was where the chapel was, as the Earl of Cawdor rebuilt this part of the castle. It might have just been a toilet, because at ground level that's where the toilet came out. That's the gatehouse just round that corner, and then the inner bailey here. It's quite cool that you can get up into the walls, walk round and explore the little rooms. Lord's chamber. So here we are. Right, I think that's a bit better. That's ground level. There were probably 1, 2, 3, 4 floors here. This is the Great Hall from down below. So, dark secret, there's a tunnel. 50 metres, a natural cave worms its way south to north below the outer ward. Used since prehistoric times, it's uncertain what purpose it had in the life of the castle. Quite often medieval castles had I think it's a sally port, which is a secret way out. So maybe this is something to do with it, don't know. Should we go and have a look? Yeah. Right, okay, I'm warned. I think that gate might be locked, but we're going to have a look. Yeah, the high walls above us. The gate is open. Oh man, look. Nice that it's got a triangulated head roof to fit me in. Perhaps I should be holding on, but it's not wet. Ooh. Dark and narrow. Right, I need to get in there, get some light on it. Right, even this camera phone is struggling. I'm just going to go down to the bottom of these steps. I think this is difficult to show on film, but it's a narrow passage, it is wet. I'm going to go, but there's no point in me filming. Bye. Alright, I hope you can see me. It is cold. See my breath. Anyway, it's going down to a steep bit just down there, and it's wet, so I'm not going to go down there. I think that's your fill of this. Laters. Yeah, that's what the floor is. Certainly would have been a good wine cellar. I think it's only 23 degrees outside. Oh, it's cold in here though. Right, let's get up top. Just gotta get back up there.
Ja, soweit gut, also, aber direkt so, wenn ich zu...
I've almost got all the way around now. And I made it round, and they've let me out the gatehouse. We've got buzzards up there. Oh, 4 of them. And you're not going to be able to see. Oh, there's 1 red kite. 2 buzzards, I think. Magic. I found a path just below the walls. So I'm going to see where this goes. Right, I'm outside the walls. I've walked up to a promontory. Oh, don't you just love a good promontory? And the castle is just behind me. So look at that. River down there. Who needs a drone? That's awesome. Well, that's it. I think I've done everything here. Some walks around here as well, which I'm not going to do. I think it's lunchtime now, so I'm going to check out the cafe, see what snacks they've got. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. You need a haircut.